A very good morning, students. So one more time, I will tell to you that first is dissolving a solid in a liquid. Means solid is there in a liquid. Beta, one thing is very important. Like what the thing is coming at the back side. Like here, dissolving a solid in a liquid. Here word came in a liquid. Backside the word came liquid. It means the liquid is the solvent. What is the liquid? Liquid is the solvent and solid is the solute. Now what is the meaning of the solute and the solvent? So liquid solvent means in a more amount, more proportion, a thing which is in a more amount, that is said to be the solvent. A thing which is in a small amount, that is said to be the solute. For an example, if we are taking a glass, and in that glass we are putting a water and the sugar. So the level of the water of the glass is 1 glass. It means what is a more amount? Amount is water is a more amount, that is the solvent. Water is a solvent here. And we have put it a sugar, 1 spoon or 2 spoon sugar. It means we will not put the sugar of 1 glass. We have put it the sugar of 1 or 2 spoon. It means in a less amount we have put it. It means the sugar is the solute. So one thing which is a solute, that is said to be the in the lesser amount, and the thing which is in a liquid, that is the water, it is in a more amount. So we can say it is the solvent. The more amount thing is said to be the solvent and the smaller amount thing is said to be the solute. So solid here is a solute and solvent here is a liquid. So in this one we have taken a water. In a water we are putting potassium permanganate. Now potassium permanganate we are putting, and the potassium permanganate purple color is dissolved slowly, and one time came the water, the colorless liquid, means water has taken a color of purple color, which is fully potassium permanganate solution. Okay, now how these things formation may takes place, like here we are using in diagram. First of all, we have put it this much amount of potassium permanganate. Okay, directly I have put it. So all the particles are very close to each other. Slowly with the mixing of the water, these particles, purple particles, are move here and there. When they are moving here and there, what will happen? The colored portion will come on the upper one side. Okay, when the colored portions will come on the upper side, you see here other particles, like here 1 2 3 4 5 6, the particles are present on this one side. So these particles will, what will happen, are leave their spaces, leave their places. When they leave their places and they move here and there, when they move here and there, what will happen? They form a colored particle in whole of the beaker. So this is, we can say, dissolving a solid in a liquid. Next we are using here mixing of two gases. In this one, a very easy one, we can say, in a one test tube we are using. In a one test tube, what we have done, in a one test tube we are putting here a bromine vapor. Bromine gas we have taken. The bromine gas, the color is red brown. On the upper portion of the mouth of this test tube, we have put it a second test tube. The second test tube, nothing is there. When nothing is there in any test tube or in any empty container, it means it having an air. Fine. So upper side I have put it the test tube. Okay, what will happen? What we have seen after some time, in the both the test tube, the red brown color fumes move here and there. It means, is this the red brown vapor present? It means the bromine gas is present in both the way, in both the test tube. It means we can say it is a mixing of the two gases. We can say it is a mixing of the two gases. One gas is which one? Which is the empty, that is the air. Second gas is which one? Which is the bromine gas. It is of brown, red brown in color. So we can say it is the mixing of the two gases. Okay, diffusion, same diffusion may takes place in that one. The matter is made up of tiny particles and constantly moving. We are using here movement of pollen grains in water. Movement of pollen grains we taken as the Brownian motion here. Brownian motion is always take a path of a zigzag path. Okay, the zigzag path, the pollen grains moves on the surface of water because they are constantly being hit by the fast moving particles of the water. Okay, so here what the example, if anyone will ask you that what the example we are using in a movement of pollen grains in water, so we can say we are using here a Brownian motion we are using. Now next in this one also, what is the existence of Brownian motions? Conclusions. The conclusion here, first this one, the particles of matter are very small, that is the tiny particles, and they are constantly moving here and there. Now some characteristics are there. First characteristics of particles of matter, first is the particles of matter are very small. This also I have explained to you in a short review. I am giving to you. Okay, short review here. I have taken a one beaker, 100 ml water I have taken. Fine. In a 100 ml water I have put it in this, sorry, 90 ml water we have taken, and 10 ml what we have put it here, in a 100 ml of water we are putting here a potassium permanganate, which is of dilute. Okay, not concentrated, it is of dilute, means fully poured. When we are putting here a potassium permanganate, it means the color of this beaker with the solution of the water is fully purple, means dark purple. Now what we will take, in all these beakers we have taken a water, 90 ml water we are using. Okay, now the first one, what are the first step? The first step what we are using, the rest steps we are using same. So in a first step we are taken here 10 ml in a test tube, the solution we have taken 10 ml, and then we are putting on this one. What we have seen, the color purple color is come on this one also, but not as dark as this. This one is more darker than this one, this is lighter one. Then again we have taken from this test tube 10 ml and putting in this one. Again what we have seen, this one is more darker rather than this one. Same process we are using, and the last step is here, we came on this one side and we have taken a 10 ml water from in this test tube. Then what we have seen, this is more darker rather than this one. At the last step we are using 90 ml normal water is there. Then again 10 ml we are using the test tube. In a test tube we are using, what we will happen, we are using here this one 10 ml of water we are putting on this one. Then what the things will happen here, the color is become more lighter, like here the color is light, but here the color is become more lighter. And if we want to go continuous like this also, then what we can say, we can say the particles of matters are very small, particles of matter, because here the particles are more, less, little bit less, more, less, very less, and very less. Okay, that's why when the particles are very less, then means it is particles of matter are very small. Here the particles of matter are bigger in size, because all the potassium permanganate solid one portion will come in this one, but in this one the solid portion is means very little particles are coming, that's why the color changes. Okay students, so till here I am completing the video. Thank you students and have a nice day.